Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Gauntlet for the Gold, with the winner becoming the Global Force Wrestling Global Champion. Introducing the first participant from Boston, Massachusetts, Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards gets number 1. As what we saw earlier, Jim Cornette says, oh, Eli Drake, you don't want to be number 1? All right, you'll be number 2. Essentially the same thing. These two will start together. They will compete for 2 minutes. If no one is eliminated after those 2 minutes, here comes man number 3. Every 90 seconds thereafter, a new entrant will participate in the Gauntlet for the Gold. The only way to win is by eliminating your opponent over the top rope.
Eli Drake.
And the second participant from Los Angeles, California, Eli Drake.
Well, here's an example of what happens when you mess with Jim Cornette. Making a statement, putting a line in the sand. Eli Drake, you have an issue with this? Fine. You can be number 1. Eli Drake argued, and now he is number 2.
Eli Drake pleaded his case. He was upgraded to spot number 2 from Jim Cornette, who feels that Eli Drake has an attitude problem. Eli Drake has been almost fired from every job he's ever had. Eli Drake is the defiant one.
And Eli Drake and Eddie Edwards have to outlast 18 other competitors. We don't know, but at some point, Jim Cornette has promised a shocker.
We still don't know who it's going to be, but if anyone can outlast 19 others and win this from number 1, it's Eddie Edwards. He's got heart, desire, determination. He's Mr. AIP, Mr. Anything is Possible. So Eddie can do this. So can Eli Drake. I predicted that Eli Drake would be world champion by the end of this calendar year.
Well, certainly an opportunity now to prove just that. Eddie Edwards, a former world heavyweight champion. Eli Drake has had championship gold here, but never had a taste of the big one. The World Heavyweight Championship, and of course tonight it's at stake in our main event here, kicking off the Gauntlet for the Gold.
Remember, you got to go over the top rope, both feet touch the floor to be eliminated. When we get down to the final 2, it's a one-on-one match. You got to win by pinfall or submission.
And we are at the 1 minute mark. These two will go for 1 minute. If there is no elimination, we will add a third man who will come to the ring. Eddie Edwards, of course, has been there before. Has had that World Heavyweight Championship around his waist.
Kind of change your style in a match like this. Eddie Edwards loves to fly around, but you got to keep your base low. You don't want to slip and accidentally get thrown over the top rope.
You can bet there is a roster back there chomping at the bit to get out here and compete. This is one that anyone could win.
Size matters in a match like this.
Wow! Eli Drake attempted to have Eddie Edwards have the momentum, carry him over the top rope. No can do. And who is entrant number 3?
Ladies and gentlemen, the next participant, Mario Bukara.
The Croatian sensation Mario Bukara makes his way to the ring, our third entrant. Primarily known as a tag team wrestler, this man has found a lot of success with Fala Ba and as a singles competitor in his own right back in Croatia.
Yeah, and again, this is essentially a world championship match. They're few and far between. People like Mario Bukara, look, it's the facts. They're not going to have a lot of world championship matches. Bukara is in one right now.
That's why everybody involved in this, the other 17 competitors backstage, waiting for their opportunity, and what a suplex by Bukara.
Bukara continues throws like that, and he may find himself in a championship picture.
There's no question about it. And the possibilities, the entrance, according to Jim Cornette, a surprise appearance await us in the opening moments of the Gauntlet for the Gold.
Got to pace yourself in this match as well. I said size matters. The bigger you are, the harder it is to get thrown over the top rope. Nice kick there by Eddie Edwards.
I have had a chance to talk with Jim Cornette prior to this matchup. More on that in moments as we await our fourth entrant. Who will it be?
Next is Kingston.
Kingston returns to Impact and a man on a mission. We have not seen him in quite some time. Bokra nearly eliminated. Kingston coming in full force and takes down Eddie Edwards.
Look of determination on the man from New York City, Kingston.
What a statement. This is for the Global Force Global Championship, the top prize in this organization. And a guy like Eddie Kingston comes in and sees this as an opportunity to make a huge impact. Cornette told me backstage, I said, who's in this? Who's the mystery guy you have? And he said, don't worry, there are wrestlers coming in from pro wrestling. Noah for this. He said there'd be wrestlers from the Crash promotion in Tijuana, AAA in Mexico City, and a few surprises as well.
You're spending a lot of time talking to Jim Cornette.
I've known Jim for years. We've been friends for over a decade. I'm sorry you don't have the same relationship with him that I do.
Sorry to hear that.
Listen, he's a polarizing figure. There's no question about it. So far, so good in my book. Otherwise, we'd be having a situation where the World Championship was handed to Lashley. Our next entrant coming out. Who's number 5?
Next, ladies and gentlemen, Braxton Sutter.
Braxton Sutter, another man who has longed for championship gold, never had a chance to fight for the World Championship. Here is his opportunity.
Still haven't had an elimination yet.
Okra was very close to being eliminated. Here's Eddie Kingston and Braxton Sutter. With a minute left before our next entrant. Eddie Edwards and Eli Drake started out. Bokra, Kingston, Sutter now.
Watch out for Bokra.
Wow, impressing with those great suplexes. The man from Croatia.
Just think, JB, one of these men in the ring right now could be our next global champion.
5 down, 15 more entrants to go. One of them a huge surprise, according to Jim Cornette, who I gotta tell you, like him or not, polarizing figure as he may be, has so far delivered on every promise. Has so far made some big changes, including getting rid of Bruce Pritchard.
I will say that that was a good move, and putting Loki in at number 20 was a good move. Loki earned an opportunity for the championship. He's in a prime position at 20 to win here tonight.
All right, here we go. Number 6 about to come out. Who is it?
This is standby wrestler Richard Justice.
Richard Justice. Does he even know which way the ring is? This guy's never been out here, really. I mean, he's the standby. He's been backstage working out, ready to go to the ring at any moment, and, well, here's his moment.
Imagine this guy, the standby wrestler, is the next one. Look, he's still doing the squats there. Size matters. He's a big guy.
Well, let's see how he fares. I mean, literally, this is anyone's to win. I hate to say, don't count Richard Justice out.
Well, it's a stretch, but yeah, I mean, you know.
Who's going to get him over the top rope? First of all, that's a question.
He's not standing by for the buffet and catering. I don't think Kingston knows what to make of this guy.
I don't know what to make of this guy.
He's trying to make friends. That's a smart strategy. All joking aside, make alliances in matches like this. And then double-cross somebody.
Well, in a multi-man match, if you're coming in here solo, I can't really argue with his...
Look at him right now. He's ready.
Eli Drake is still in there. Braxton Sutter. We have not had an elimination yet.
No, not yet.
And we are coming up on our 7th entrant. Here he comes. Who's number 7?
Ladies and gentlemen, EC3!
A man who asked to be a favorite to win the whole thing. EC3. Not many men can... Wait a minute. Oh, we're going to have a square off here. EC3 forming an alliance with Richard Jones.
Oh! Right through the uprights. It's almost football season, and see you bye, Richard Justice.
We have our first elimination. Who will be victorious? 7 have entered, 13 more yet to come. Who's the big surprise? We're going to find out coming up. This is the Gauntlet for the Gold. We are going to crown a new world champion. Both were nearly eliminated. So far, 7 have entered the match. 1 has been eliminated so far. 13 yet to go. And we do know number 20 is low-key. Let's find out who's number 8. Oh, boy.
The next participant, Kongu Kong.
A man who has to be another favorite to win this. On size alone. Not to mention the brute strength, the brutality. Kongu Kong makes his way to the ring, the 8th entrant of 20. And our Gauntlet for the Gold. Remember, the winner tonight will be crowned the brand new GFW Global Champion, and there's Kongu Kong.
Not in a good mood either is Kongu Kong, and he's looking to take out some of his frustrations on Eddie Edwards and EC3 and the entire field.
Just a huge man. Bokura now. Some rights that really have no effect on this beast, this monster Kongu Kong.
Now he may clear the ring of everyone, starting with Mario Bokura.
Bokura eliminated, he's out. Wow. And certainly, ladies and gentlemen, this Gauntlet for the Gold, so much at stake. There goes Kingston. And fans, we want you to know, shopimpact.com, all kinds of great things for the summer, fidget spinners and more. They're all working over Kongu Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, go to shopimpact.com for some great summertime gifts. And who is our next entrant?
Next is Suicide.
Former exhibition champion Suicide makes his way to the ring. He is entrant number 9. We are nearly at the halfway point. Suicide from the top rope.
Right on cue.
Takes them all out. And that's a way to make an entrance.
Suicide can do some damage, but he's got to stay off the top rope. I like the way he came in, but you go to the top rope, you get thrown off, and you're gone.
Feet to the chest of Braxton Sutter. After what we have seen so far, Eli Drake, Eddie Edwards still in there. They started this thing off. And Suicide doing his best to dismantle what's left of a number of competitors in there, and went right for Kongu Kong, which might be a huge mistake.
Crush it, Suicide.
Meanwhile, Braxton Sutter working over EC3. Eli Drake just rolled out the bottom rope. He has not been eliminated. He is just simply taking a stroll around the ring, catching his breath.
Smart.
As we are 5 seconds away from finding out who entrant number 10 will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mahabali Shera.
He is number 10 of the Gauntlet. We are halfway. Another 10 will come out. The lone survivor tonight will be crowned the new world champion. And look at that, Kongu Kong and Shera, two big boys about to go at it inside the six-sided ring.
We may want to reinforce the ring right now with these two right now going at it.
A series of rights, and Kongu Kong just can't be stopped. Anything you throw at him, any amount of offense, he is seemingly able to overcome.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Spoke too soon. How about that?
Kongu Kong has been eliminated by Shera.
And it wasn't necessarily Shearer, it was just the force.
Well, Shearer pulled the rope down and Congo Kong went up and over.
Congo Kong couldn't stop himself once that momentum's going in. As we are 30 seconds away from finding out who is coming out number 11. Shearer now has Eli Drake up and down. And this could be looking to eliminate Eli Drake over the top, and no, Drake able to hold on. We are now 5 seconds away. Who will be number 11? Let's find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Adonis.
Chris Adonis, who hits the ring. And as an ally of Eli Drake, we've seen very little successful teamwork amongst competitors. But I think that is about to change. There goes Shearer over the top rope.
You can see the way Adonis sprinted down to the ring in order to help Eli Drake. They get rid of Mahabali Shearer. Now they can work together and do some serious damage in this gauntlet.
Well, that could be a momentum shifter. EC3 still in there.
EC3, he was in trouble moments ago with Braxton Sutter.
Championship on the line, main event, Gauntlet for the Gold. Who will be the brand new World Heavyweight Champion? We have seen 11 so far, another 9 entrants yet to go. One of them will emerge World Champion here tonight. Braxton Sutter in a tough spot right now. Adonis and Eli Drake, that teamwork.
Yeah, like we were talking about, these guys can come in there and just pick one guy and eliminate them and sort of divide and conquer.
And that's really the only way to survive when you have this many people entered in one match. Let's find out who will be number 12.
The next wrestler, El Hijo del Fantasma.
From Mexico City, the AAA promotion, Fantasma, a man who has been at the very top of the World Heavyweight title situation in AAA for a number of months and has to be considered a favorite to win for a number of reasons, including the fact he can go toe-to-toe with just about anybody in the ring, including EC3. Fantasma shining in this Gauntlet for the Gold. Who will be the new world champion? Who's going to be the surprise Cornette's promising? We're going to find out coming up. We are back on Impact. This matchup for the World Heavyweight Championship, a Gauntlet for the Gold. We have seen so far 12 men enter. And in just 10 seconds, we are about to find out who will be number 13.
It's been nearly 20 minutes that Eli Drake and Eddie Edwards have been in this match.
Who's coming out?
Ladies and gentlemen, the next participant, iMPACT.
There he is. The man Cornette promised. A surprise and a surprise delivered.
Johnny Impact in GFW. The AAA Mega Champion is here. Are we looking at the next Global Champion?
Big kick. Adonis goes down. Johnny Impact takes it to EC3. And if history is any indication, this man has seen his share of championship gold everywhere he's gone, including AAA, where he's the current champion as well. And out goes Adonis, eliminated by Johnny Impact.
This is a game changer indeed. Johnny Impact here, a huge surprise. Nobody was planning for Johnny Impact in this match.
Certainly, as we've seen before. Boy, if you follow this man's career. Wow. Takes out Suicide, and already has eliminated Adonis, took out Suicide. Johnny Impact is in the ring. Who's going to be our 14th entrant?
The next participant is Goldson Jr.
From the crash in Tijuana, it's Garza Jr. making his way to the ring. Our 14th entrant, 6 more to go. And we do know low-key will be number 20. Johnny Impact. Oh! It's a drop kick from Garza Jr.
And you've talked about following the career of Johnny Impact. I've seen Johnny Impact's career from day one. This dude is legit. I'm telling you right now, with Johnny Impact in this, that being a trending topic, he's got momentum on his side.
Garza Jr. in. Sends Braxton Sutter over the top. Garza Jr. eliminates Sutter.
And Garza Jr., he has such tremendous upside. Can you imagine if Garza Jr. leaves tonight as world champion? Will we get another elimination here momentarily?
Johnny Impact right hands to EC3. How about these? How about a dream match there? Wouldn't you love to see that? EC3 and Johnny Impact one-on-one. We're getting a sample of it right now. A little taste. And we are 6 seconds away. Who will be number 15 in this Gauntlet for the Gold for the World Heavyweight Championship?
This is Paloma.
How on earth can this guy get thrown over the top rope?
Forklift. You need a forklift. Somebody needs to grab one, and then they'll be able to eliminate Falaba.
400+ pounds of Falaba about to make his way to the ring. Obviously, with the size, has to be a favorite to win this as well. Oh, just shoulder block. How can you go through a guy like this? Just a brick wall, outsizing everyone. And sends Johnny Impact spinning. He is Falaba, a force in this Gauntlet for the Gold. And a reminder, folks, check it out. One night only GFW AMP Anthology premieres Friday, September 15th. This is part 2 of 4. You don't want to miss it. Great feedback from all our fans on part 1. Part 2, just as good, if not better, and it's coming your way. September 15th. Contact your pay-per-view provider.
I know Johnny Impact is strong, but it's going to take everyone in this ring to eliminate Falaba. They got the right idea.
They certainly do. You don't want to talk about teamwork. This is the opportunity they have, and EC3 saying, nah, you guys do it.
Smart move by EC3.
Eli Drake in the corner, not wasting his energy. And Eli Drake took the same approach as EC3.
25 minutes now for Eddie Edwards and Eli Drake.
The next participant is KM.
Entrant 16, KM, another big man. Certainly a game changer. So far, with 16 men entered. We've got 17, 18, 19, and we know 20 is low key. And what a shock to see Johnny Impact inside the 6-sided ring for the first time here on Impact. And, well, there's a welcome wagon for you.
Yeah, KM, he's got size on his side as well, and strength and attitude. KM, he can do some damage, but you have the likes of Eddie Edwards still in there, and Eli Drake and Johnny Impact and EC3.
This is anyone's to win. EC3 almost is ridding the Gauntlet for the Gold of Johnny Impact, who Cornette promised and delivered. That's a surprise.
I gotta say, good for Jim Cornette for getting Johnny Impact here now. These two have been locking up a lot in this match. Impact and EC3.
Two world-class athletes, and certainly, if this is any indication about the heavyweight championship and the future of it, there'll be a lot of big competition. Here comes number 17.
Wrestler number 17, Taiji Ishimori.
A finalist in the Super X Cup and a favorite of yours, Josh.
I'm a big fan of Ishimori. I said it last week. He came up a little bit short against Desmond Xavier. Imagine rebounding by winning here tonight and becoming global champion.
Certainly taking the global championship back to Japan would be considered a huge coup for Ishimori. And believe me, he's capable of doing it. Crazier things have happened. Certainly all the players involved here. You've got wrestlers from 4 different organizations in there right now, all competing. And certainly this global championship spans the globe in the truest sense of the word.
And Ishimori's fresh. He's the freshest man in this match right now. He can pick and choose what he wants to do if he can get out of the grasp of KM.
So far, a number of impressive showings in this gauntlet. Keeping a running total, Eli Drake and Eddie Edwards, the 2 men that started this matchup, are still in.
Closing in on half an hour that they've been in the ring together.
And we have 3 more entrants to go. We know Low Key is going to be one of them, the final one. Who will be 18 and who will be 19? Here comes 18 right now. Oh boy.
Participant is Bobby Lashley.
There's a game changer. Think back a week ago when the final move of Bruce Pritchard was to claim that Lashley should be the championship, and this situation be resolved by reverting to the former champion. Jim Cornette had something to say about that, and since then, Lashley has been in a terrible mood, KM being eliminated. And of course, what happened at the very end of the Impact last week when Seidel upset Lashley, who eliminates Fallah Bahh with a little ease.
Yeah, and he did it right in front of American Top Team here again to support Lashley. Colby Covington's got to watch himself and keep his hands off of our officials, but these guys are guests.
They are guests, and we're happy to have Dan Lambert here. He apologized to Impact staff for what happened last week. And there goes Ishimori, an attempt to go back in, and Lashley took care of that fast after what happened last week. Obviously, emotions got the best of everybody, and hopefully cooler heads will prevail in the future. But Dan Lambert, happy to have him here as our guest, along with American Top Team at ringside.
I'll tell your buddy Dan Lambert to tell his boys to keep their hands off of the officials. And Lashley, I mean, the timing couldn't have been better for Lashley, right? He basically got what he wanted at Destination X. He has a championship match. It's here tonight in Gauntlet for the Gold.
Who will be number 19? Let's find out now in the Gauntlet for the Gold.
Wrestler number 19 is Moose.
There's a big boy coming down. Moose. A man who is a former Impact Grand Champion. And I can't think of a man who would be happier to become world champion tonight than this man, Moose.
6'6", under 299 now. He looks lean. And Moose, yes, a favorite, a fresh Moose is dangerous.
Headbutt to Phantasma. And Moose is so dangerous in the ring and can do things no man his size can do.
He's had a rivalry with EC3. He'll look to eliminate Ethan Carter in this one. Ooh.
Moose full steam ahead, and now Garza Jr. Hang on.
Had the attention of Moose.
What a distraction, and what a super kick by Garza Jr.
Moose.
Not so fast. What strength. What power by the big man.
Wow.
Moose throws Garza Jr. over the top rope. Who will be the new world champion? We will find out in this Gauntlet for the Gold. We are back. It's the Gauntlet for the Gold. Here comes the 20th entrant. He is Low Key, a man who last week was supposed to receive a world heavyweight title shot. However, plans were changed upon the arrival of Jim Cornette, who actually said, I feel bad for Low Key. Gave him this 20 spot in the gauntlet, and I'll tell you what, if Low Key is able to capitalize on this situation, going to be some very interesting rumblings amongst the wrestlers about this situation involving Jim Cornette. And the decisions made. Great kick by Low Key.
Low Key needs to be the hitman that he looks like right now in this match. Stick and move.
Look at this. First time ever squaring off these two. Johnny Impact and Low Key. Both very quick.
Johnny Impact is a master of parkour. He uses those skills inside the ring.
Check this out. He has Low Ki up now. Low Ki. Oh, wow. Able to catch himself on the second rope and deliver a foot stomp right to the chest of Johnny Impact.
Variation of the Warrior's Way by Low Ki.
We have all 20 men. Oh, look out. EC3 nearly eliminates Phantasma. All 20 have entered. Now it's just a matter of the eliminations. Who will emerge victorious and the new GFW Global Champion?
Well, we're guaranteed a new champion tonight. We're also guaranteed that one of these men will be that champion.
Phantasma now. Will he take the championship back to AAA in Mexico? Oh! The answer to that question is no. Eliminated by EC3 in a great move.
Yeah, TK3 to the outside. EC3 knew what was going on, knew where he was, and knows the match that he's in.
Lashley still in there. Oh, wow, great neck breaker out of nowhere by Eli Drake. Moose in there, Eddie Edwards. We've got a number of former world champions.
Just got word that over 30 minutes for Eli Drake and Eddie Edwards in this match.
They started it. Will they finish it? Moose now. Oh, wow. Teaming up with Eddie Edwards. And there goes EC3.
Wow, EC3's been eliminated. Slipped off the apron.
Has to be a big shocker. That leaves Moose. That means Lashley, Low Ki, Johnny Impact, Eddie Edwards in there. And Low Ki now. Up in a bad predicament with Moose. And wow, look at that. Just like that, able to turn around and a Dragon Sleeper from Low Ki on Moose.
Smart move here. Get Moose, get the big man down, get him off his feet.
Doesn't quite have it locked in, but still painful nonetheless. And just like that, Lashley eliminates Low Ki. And then there were 5. Wow. 5 men remain. Only one can be the new champion. This Gauntlet for the Gold continues when we return. 20 men have entered, 5 remain. Eddie Edwards, Moose, Johnny Impact, Eli Drake, and Lashley, our final 5 in the Gauntlet for the Gold. One man will emerge victorious and become the new world champion. Who will it be? Lashley's just been unstoppable.
And you have 5 all-stars in the ring right now. You have 5 men that could very easily be global champion.
And who will emerge victorious?
Lashley, we've seen this before. They've had an incredible match where Moose almost beat Lashley for the world title.
Moose comes in. Lashley follows up with a spear that takes out Moose.
Now you got to get him off the canvas and get him out of the ring.
Here comes Johnny Impact from the second rope. Wow, delivers, you heard it. Tips up. And just like that, Eli Drake takes down Johnny Impact.
Oh!
Did you see that?
Where'd that come from?
Big boot by Moose. There goes Eli Drake. Oh. Moose follows up with a big senton. 5 men left. When it comes down to our final 2, we will have a matchup to determine the winner via pinfall or submission. And oh no, Lashley's been eliminated.
Walking Armageddon is gone.
A drop kick by Moose that sent Lashley flying to the floor right in front of Dan Lambert and American Top Team.
These guys have brought nothing but bad luck to Lashley.
I hate to say it, they really have. Then there were 4. Eddie Edwards, Moose, Johnny Impact, Eli Drake. Not so fast. Moose now has Eddie Edwards up. Could this be an elimination? Here goes Eddie Edwards.
There goes Moose.
There goes Moose to the floor, and Eddie Edwards stays in. Feet did not touch the floor. And 3 men remain. Johnny Impact, Eli Drake, Eddie Edwards. Your final 3, our Gauntlet for the Gold, our main event tonight. Who will emerge World Heavyweight Champion? Eddie Edwards has been in that spot before. Can he do it again?
And you've got the newcomer, Johnny Impact, newcomer to GFW, and Eli Drake, who was number 2.
It could be, oh, it really is anyone's to win at this point. And you have to know Eddie Edwards and Eli Drake both feeling a lot of fatigue after starting out as 1 and 2, respectively, in this matchup. I mean, let's not forget, we didn't see Johnny Impact till 13, and there goes Eli Drake as Bennett. No. Holds on. There's
Somehow.
a kick, and no. Holds on with the bottom.
Oh.
Johnny Impact. Are you kidding me?
Feet have to touch the floor.
Are you kidding? Eli Drake has not been eliminated yet. He's holding on by his feet. Wow. Eddie Edwards going to work with Johnny Impact. Eli Drake on the outside, our final 3 in our main event. Who will emerge as the new GFW Global Champion?
Eddie Edwards is known as Mr. AIP. He's showing that here against Johnny Impact.
As these two, I'm talking about Eli Drake and Eddie Edwards, started off this matchup. Remember the... Oh, there it goes! Oh, no, he got it. He got it. He did not get eliminated. Boy, it looked like it was certainly going to happen there.
He didn't go over.
He didn't go over. He went through the middle rope. He went through the middle rope, and he pulls down Johnny Impact. Johnny Impact is eliminated.
This match will now be decided by pinfall or submission.
It's come down to Eli Drake and Eddie Edwards. We will end as we began here tonight. Would you believe it? In the Gauntlet for the Gold, the 2 that started, wow, are going to be the 2 that finish up. And this matchup now turns to a pinfall or submission scenario. Josh, either man can be victorious via pinfall or submission.
Yeah, the referee, Earl Hebner's in the ring right now. It is now a one-on-one match. Your strategy changes, but you know your opponent, you know the objective.
Eddie Edwards now has Eli Drake. No, Eli Drake scouts that. Eddie Edwards turns it around, and no! So close. I mean, it was a counter and another counter, followed by a counter and a third.
Blue Thunder bomb for the championship.
How have these two done it? How have these two started this matchup, survived 18 other competitors, and are still here at the very end?
It's all about the global championship.
And now Eddie Edwards comes in full steam ahead. Here's a cover, and no, Eli Drake had his feet on the ropes for leverage. Still not enough to beat Eddie Edwards. As it's come down to these final 2 participants. Through it all. Through EC3 getting eliminated. Lashley eliminated. Moose eliminated. Johnny Impact eliminated. Look out. Eli Drake just jumps up to the top rope. Thrown off by Edwards. No.
Look at the strength.
Boy, that is momentum and strength. Look out. Eli Drake drops Eddie Edwards. Is that it? We've got a new World Heavyweight Champion.
Here's your winner and new Global Force Wrestling Global Champion, Eli Drake.
Started from the very beginning, and now he's here
An incredible showing by Eli Drake. Jim Cornette put him at 1, then 2. He survives everyone. And the defiant one is the global champion.
Eli Drake has shocked the world tonight, victorious in this gauntlet. And look out. What's going on? Oh, no. Josh, I gotta get over there.
Lashley and Chris Adonis, and that's American Top Team getting involved yet again. These guys are getting involved yet again. Dan Lambert needs to do something about his guys. They're guests.
Calm down. Calm down.
We didn't see the beginning of this, but I believe Colby Covington again, the aggressor, the agitator. There's Scott D'Amore. Dan Lambert just shoved Scott D'Amore down. What the hell is going on around here? American Top Team just can't show up and do whatever they want. They don't want Lashley to be a pro wrestler anymore. They want him to focus on MMA. Handle your business somewhere else and let Eli Drake, the new champion, have his moment.
I'm sorry. Those guys can't be invited back here again. Eli Drake, congratulations. Wow. From being put in the #1 spot, being moved to essentially the equivalent #2, Eli Drake able to survive 19 other competitors and emerge tonight for the first time in his career as the World Heavyweight Champion. Tonight, Eli Drake is victorious in the Gauntlet for the Gold.
TNA Thursday Night Impact starts January 15th at 9, live on AMC.